Does civil services conduct rules deprive administrators from right of free speech? Yes. As soon as you enter the government job or civil services, your right to speech becomes limited. Yes. Aapka right to freedom of expression of religion, right, including the freedom of religion, that also becomes limited. Even your right to property becomes limited. आप सरकार से पूछे बिना प्रॉपर्टी नहीं खरीद सकते. You have to intimate the government before purchasing property and also submitting the documentary evidence how you got the money to purchase the property. You cannot leave the country or even the district in which you are posted without the permission of the government. Article 19(1)(c), right to free movement in the country. You don't have that right. I mean, you have limited. You have that right in limited capacity. एक्सप्रेशन आप सब जगह नहीं कर सकते. अब इंस्टा पे जाके खूब एक बढ़िया सा वीडियो बना रहे निक्कर पहन के, टी शर्ट पहन के, और ऊट पटंग गाना गा रहे हैं और कह रहे हैं कलेक्टर साहब हैं. नहीं कर सकते. सो एज सून एज यू साइन द डॉक्यूमेंट्स वाइल ज्वाइनिंग द गवर्नमेंट सर्विस, a lot of documents are to be signed and all these limitations are mentioned in these documents. So you have two choices. You can say, I will not join because I cannot compromise with my freedom of expression. So although I have been selected as an IAS, but I am not going to join because I love my freedom of expression. So don't join. But as soon as you sign, you accept the conduct rules, you accept all the limitations on your behavior, conduct, and then you have to follow it. So ये सही है. When you become an MP or MLA, आर्टिकल 19 की इंटरप्रिटेशन एक बड़ी खतरनाक हुई सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने की. क्वेश्चन ये था, व्हाट इज द राइट टू फ्रीडम ऑफ एक्सप्रेशन इन केस ऑफ पार्लियामेंटेरियंस और द MLAs, MLAs and the normal citizens? Is there any difference? तो उसमें बड़ा अच्छा कंसेप्ट आया. If a MP is in the parliament or the MLA is in the legislative assembly, in that periphery, in that jurisdiction, he or she enjoys almost absolute freedom of speech. And anything said in the parliament or the legislative assembly cannot be questioned in the court of law. Even the High Court and the Supreme Court are generally advised and also mentioned in the Constitution that they will not look into such things. So whatever you say in the parliament or in the legislative assembly is beyond the control of the Supreme Court and the High Court unless it is about the Supreme Court or the High Court. और वो भी ऐसे नहीं, आप सुप्रीम कोर्ट के बारे में बोल लीजिए. You can speak about the judgments of Supreme Court, you can speak about the judges of Supreme Court, but you cannot speak about their personal life or personal conduct. When your speech breaches their personal integrity or personal life, then the clash begins. तो मैं हंसी मजाक में ये समझाता था जब मैं कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन पढ़ाता था, अगर एमपी से झगड़ा हो जाए आपका और पार्लियामेंट के अंदर खड़ा हो, आप बाहर खड़े गेट पे ही, एकदम गेट पे, वो उधर खड़ा है, आप इधर खड़े हैं, उसने आपको 4 गालियां दी, तो आप उस पर कोई केस नहीं कर सकते. आपने दी, आप पे हो जाएगा. तो क्या करना है, पहले उसको बोलना है बाहर आइए. As soon as he comes out of the parliament, now your right and his right becomes equal. अब वो गाली नहीं दे सकता आपको. But when he is in the parliament, he has absolute right to free speech and you cannot control it. तो होता है, हमारे पास राइट्स हैं, इक्वल राइट्स नहीं है. As soon as you become IPS, अब कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन का आर्टिकल कौन सा है, 33 है शायद ना, उसको पढ़िए, आपके फंडामेंटल राइट्स बहुत कम हो जाते हैं. You will never see an association of police officers, not at all, or the army officers or the IB officers. No, it's not possible. Because Article 33 of the Constitution gives right to the Parliament to make such laws which can restrict the fundamental rights of the people working in the police, armed forces and intelligence organizations. आप सभी सर्विसेज में देखेंगे ये एसोसिएशन वो एसोसिएशन, बट यू वॉन्ट सी द एसोसिएशंस इन द आर्मी। उसका सोल्यूशन क्या है? आर्मी ऑफिसर्स वाइव्स एसोसिएशन, वो होता है, उसमें होता वही सब है, पर होता है ऐसे। You cannot directly be involved in an association or trade union because on the basis of Article 33, the Parliament has enacted Navy Act, Air Force Act, Army Act, and these acts reduce the freedom to the people working in these forces. ठीक है, तो डरना नहीं है। आप आईएएस जैसे बनेंगे आपके फंडामेंटल राइट्स थोड़े से कम हो जाएंगे और बाकी इतना बढ़ जाएगा कि उस राइट की जरूरत भी नहीं पड़ेगी। तो कुल मिला के फायदे में रहेंगे। चलिए।